Hey there, Jeff Manchester, Manchester Music. Welcome. In this video, I want to talk about a concept called affiliate marketing. You might be wondering, why are we talking about this marketing tactic on a channel devoted to composing, plugins, sample libraries, microphones, headphones? This affects you. Believe me, you might not know what affiliate marketing is, but I'm sure you've come across it. Maybe it's even affected your buying decision when you've gone to buy that fancy new plugin. Maybe it hasn't, but anyway, something happened to me with a company, and I kind of want to talk about it because I think that by talking about it, it will elevate your kind of YouTube media literacy, and you'll know it when you see it, and you'll know it when it's happening. And I want to do it through a bit of a personal story. So before we go any further though, please subscribe to the channel. Just do it. Subscribe, hit the bell, get notified. I'm trying to make more videos so that they come out a bit more consistently. And this one I think is going to be helpful if you're watching videos or creating your own on YouTube. So please subscribe. Okay, back to the story. Before we go any further, I should probably set the table and describe it and define it. Affiliate marketing is when you get a cut as a creator from the sale of a product that came through on your channel, literally. So company X makes a tool, you make a video, you say, click the link down below. That company is able to track every time someone clicks that link, and if it leads to a sale, you get 25%, 30%, something like that. It's up to the the manufacturer. Why am I talking about this? Well, it happened to me. I was contacted by a company. I'm not going to name them. You know them. I'm going to review some of their plugins pretty soon. I have in the past too, and they wanted to know if I wanted to work with them. That's how they opened the conversation, which was, I didn't really know what that meant. Like, hey, we have a new plugin coming out. We'd like to work with you. So I was like, okay, I'd love to work with you too. A couple days go by. They respond by saying, so first of all, hey, Jeff, awesome, cool. We realize that you don't meet the view threshold for a paid video. And I was like, oh, that's what you meant by work with you. First of all, none of the videos that I've ever done on this channel and maybe will ever do have been paid. Like, they give me like $500 to make. They've never been paid. So that was not a big deal. But they said, you don't meet the threshold for views. Why don't you get into our affiliate program? And I had two thoughts. The first was, wow, if I really like the product and I'm super enthusiastic about it and it's genuinely an awesome product, maybe I can get some sales off that, because people will click the link based on my enthusiasm and then they'll go and buy the product and I'll get a cut. Hey, win, 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 win. Awesome. But the other thought I had right after that was, I like money, but what if I don't like the product that much? Am I going to be negative about it? Or am I going to turn the affiliate thing off? Or would I keep it on and maybe just be super enthusiastic about it so that I get the views and I get the cut, I get the payout? And I had to think about this and dwell on this for a little while because I really wasn't sure. I mean, in life, you're never really sure how you feel about something until it actually happens. So you might have a position on like a wedge issue, like, I don't know, I'm not going to say, but until it really affects your life, then you're like, oh, this is how I feel about it. I was really conflicted. I still am. And I want to be careful here because I know a lot of people are on YouTube and they are using affiliate schemes and they're great. And scheme, by the way, in the West is kind of a dirty, but in Britain, they say scheme program, affiliate program. And they're great. And so I don't want to throw anyone under the bus that uses them. I think it's fine. And for me though, I don't know how I feel. And I think that the reason that this gets all complicated is because the one thing I do want to do is grow this channel. I want more subscribers. I want more people to watch. I want more community and engagement. I want all that stuff. But to get there on YouTube, to get more subscribers, to get more views, man, it really helps if you are the first. If you're one of the first people to talk about a product when it launches. And that's one way to really curry favor with the algorithm on YouTube, is to be first. Now, it's really difficult to be the first and to have time to evaluate a product enough to go, I love this, you should buy it. Here it is in the link, it's an affiliate link, go buy it. I just, by the time you get a plugin, it's usually only a couple days before it actually comes out. That's not really enough time to evaluate it and to know, I enthusiastically endorse this. I'm Jeff Manchester and I endorse this message. It just feels like there is an incentive to be overly laudatory and happy with the product to incentivize, money coming in. And I don't know how I feel about that. And you might have seen this on channels before, people breathlessly praising, a tripod, a light, a camera. it's just tough to know if they genuinely like it or they know they're going to get a cut. And I think that one of the main reasons this channel has grown is because of the authenticity factor and me being as honest as I can at the risk of ruining relationships with companies. Take the Atom A7Xs. I still get heat on that video from people who think that I'm being unfair. They think I'm wrong. And they see this speaker everywhere in magazines, interviews, in the stores or whatever, and they are very upset with me that I don't like them. And I thought about this a lot when Adam sent them to me. They sent them to me for free. They didn't pay. They just sent them to me for free. And they're like, do a video on these, please. We'd love to get your thoughts. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you my thoughts. And I did. And I think the tweeters are still too sour. I don't care about room correction. I care about great sound right out of the box in a treated room. I don't want to go behind the thing with the screwdriver and turn them down. I just don't. And I've had experiences with other speaker manufacturers where they sound great out of the box in this room right away. I just don't think they're good for critical listening. I just don't. And I thought hard about making that video and being honest about it because I knew that I might damage my relationship with Adam, who are awesome. And they've been fine since then. I haven't gotten any more speakers, but they're fine. But my relationship with you is way more important than being first and being breathlessly enthusiastic about a product so I can get a cut on a link. That's just me. But I think that thirst to be first is not good. I remember when I was growing up, there was this blog called Too Many Sebastians. I was really into electronic dance music like Simian Mobile Disco and Justice and stuff like that. And they posted this one thing. Every day they post like a new song, and the song was like, here's a collaboration between Julian Casablancas of The Strokes and this band. You should check it out. It's different, but whatever. I listened to it. And I had these guys like on an RSS feed, okay? And I'm like, this is not Julian Casablancas. This is not The Stroke. Like, this is not him. And it occurred to me that like, no one at this blog was really listening to the stuff. They would just kind of copy and paste the marketing, put it out because they wanted to be first. I stopped subscribing to that blog after that came out because it really damaged their credibility and authenticity. And that's kind of what I'm getting at here, is that my authenticity is more important to me than a good relationship with companies that give me stuff to talk about. I think it's critical. And if you look at polls, there's this one Forbes thing that came out, 50% of subscribers value authenticity over content. They do. Now, I'm already in my head hearing some rebuttals to what I'm saying. Let's go over those, okay? So rebuttal number one, Jeff, it's just plugins. I can download a trial. Even if they're using an affiliate program, I can download a trial and see for myself how I feel about it. Who cares? It's not life, and it's just a plugin. And I would say, yeah, it is. And do use your ears. If there's been one thing I've been trying to say in almost every single review for a product that is, whatever, it's download it yourself, get into a store, get it on your ears, try it, use your judgment. I'm a voice, but I'm one, and I should be one in a group of voices that you listen to as you make a decision to make a purchase or something like that. Not just my voice. But my second point here is that it's not just plugins. Plugins you can download. You cannot download a sample library. You cannot download speakers or headphones or hardware or microphones. You have to take the person who's making the video at their word, and again, weigh it with a kind of chorus of diversity and other voices and things like that, and then use your judgment. Obviously, please get into a store and try this stuff. But this is why it gets back to the authenticity thing. You guys can't download a trial of this microphone or whatever. So you kind of take my word. And that's why I take this stuff super, super seriously. And I try to be measured and fair and objective. But I might not like something, and I might ruin my relationship with company X, but I think it's worth it in order to maintain this relationship with you. So yeah, it is just a plugin. Please download it and try it if you can, but you can't download and try everything. So there. Now the second argument against mine is, Jeff, you can't survive as a company making bad products. You can't survive as a company making bad plugins, bad headphones, bad microphones, affiliate scheme or not. Company X is going to go down if they just keep releasing garbage. I think that is kind of true. A company can't release a ton of amazing products. Every now and then they're going to get something wrong. And maybe not something wrong, maybe not something that's for you. And I hate to dig on Spitfire here, but Zimmer strings or whatever it was. That thing cost as much as a MacBook. It was $1,000. They released that sample library like they were debuting a jetpack on stage with like lights and it was like an Apple event. And what many people figured out after that tool came out is that this is not the Zimmer that I thought I was getting. This is not action-packed, kind of like quick, plucky, attack-heavy action movie, Interstellar and all that stuff. This is maybe a bit more kind of smooth and romantic and relaxed strings. This is not the Zimmer that I have in my head. So you had people out there, and I want to name them, hash all this stuff up again, that were saying like, this is not what I expected. This is a dud. This is not, the strings that I was hoping for. So in those situations, you need people to be not breathlessly praising things for some kind of, cut of the profit. You need people putting themselves on the line, their reputations on the line to say, something's not right here. It's a little fishy. Now, I agree that most companies, if they keep releasing bad products, they can have the best marketing in the world. It's about the products themselves. And I think that, it's a good thing that there's a bunch of people still objective on YouTube that are trying to kind of hold them accountable for when something doesn't work or is falling short of expectations. The third rebuttal that I think is very, honest is, Jeff, you have another source of income, a couple, and I do. Some people don't have a full-time job. A lot of creators now rely on affiliate marketing. And I think that that's true. I think that's a great point. I'm lucky. I know I'm lucky. I would also say that there's a number of other revenue streams that you can explore. There could be paid videos. You could have sponsored videos, have Squarespace come up at the beginning of your video like that. You could be creating additional educational content, right? That is maybe somewhere else, and you use your videos on YouTube as a front door of kind of window, like, hey, I'm so-and-so, check it out, whatever, buy my course. I mean, Rick Beato, that's his entire channel. It's like getting you hooked with like a popular song and then going, look at my courses on this other website. So there's other ways to do it. And I just want to say, I'm not shaming anyone that uses affiliate marketing. I think it's a fine legal way to earn income. And also, you might genuinely believe that every product that you review is amazing. And getting back to point 2, companies now are making incredible tools. Back when I started, they were incredible. They're even more incredible now. The plugins, the sample libraries, the headphones, the microphones. Not this microphone, the Beyerdynamics that I reviewed a little while ago, those are pretty friggin' cheap. And they sound amazing. The M70 and the M90 Pro X, they sound great. There's amazing products now, and you can make stuff that sounds great and professional and competitive, whether it's a sample library, a plugin, a headphone, a speaker, a microphone, that everyone can be really happy and excited about. There's very few duds out there, but they do happen. And that's why I think objectivity and authenticity in the creator is really, really key and crucial too. So anyway, thanks for listening to my little rant about affiliate marketing. I might use it in the future. I just have to decide on which products, I think it's really warranted, on which tools it's warranted. I've never really reviewed a bunch of stinker products, in my opinion. And I would also say that it's not that they're stinker products. It's just there's a couple things wrong with them that I would like to see fixed, or I was a little disappointed by the hype and the marketing, but at the end of the day, it's a great tool. So, I might consider turning it on, but for now, I'm just going to keep making videos. And if you want to go buy them, cool, go buy them. I'm not going to get paid to, if you do or not. But anyway, thanks for watching. Curious to get your thoughts. As always, leave some comments. I read every single one. Take care.